Hey everyone, my name is Joel. Welcome back to Joel's Books Review channel. Today, I'm going to review a book that I just read last week. The 1st of March, I finished it. It was my first book of Dean Koontz. You guys can probably guess it in the video title. It is a very good book. So this is called The Bad Weather Friend by Dean Koontz. It was first released in 23rd January 2024. I just started reading this around 26th of February and I just got hooked onto the story. So what's this book about? Who's the main character? The main character of this book is called Benny Catspaw. Yes, that's his name. He is 23 years old. And for the past 3 years, he has been working as a licensed real estate agent with a guy named Hanson Durock, or Handy Durock. That's what I call him. Handy Durock founded the company called Surfside Realty, one of the most successful brokerages in Orange County in California. So this is one day, right? Handy Durock called Benny into his office, and he wanted to tell him something. So he began telling Benny all these rich people with these McLarens, with the Rolls Royce, everything, and he kept hinting on that he's gonna let go of Benny, even though he's an independent creator, right? But he can let him go, obviously. And then Benny took the hint, and then he wasn't at first very happy. Then he just stormed off. He just walked off, get his stuff and went away. So Benny, outside of work, he has a few friends. Most notably, Bob Jericho, who he calls Fat Bob a lot. He was an agent. He's a police officer. So it's this big guy, right, 6-foot guy. But everyone thought this was the main character because the Bad Weather Friend is like the big guy in the book cover, but he was not. So while at home sulking after the incident of getting fired by Handy Durock, he realized that someone is out to get him. Weird things began happening in his house, like his kitchen is trashed everywhere. Weird things are happening to him, and he doesn't even know who or why he is doing this to him. Then Benny receives an inheritance letter from an uncle he has never even heard of. So it's like, what is happening? Why am I receiving stuff from my uncle whom I never heard about, right? So he received a big crate, and a video message. He played the video. It was his uncle telling him stuff, and telling him that this crate is going to help him. So Benny thought, how strange, right? It's all happening right after he got fired by Handy Durock. So he's like, what is happening? I need to sleep. And then he slept. And then he woke up, his whole house was trashed. I told you about the kitchen. So he called the Bob Jericho, but instead of Bob Jericho, a young PI named don't laugh, Harper. Yes, that's her name. Harper came to his house with a pizza delivery, and then he told her what's happening. And then she said that Fat Bob will come to his house in a few minutes. In the meantime, she will help. And both of them failed miserably, right? And so inside the crate, a man named Spike. He's self-described the Bad Weather Friend. You know the title? He is 7 feet tall. He's like a giant. He instantly knocked out Fat Bob, but it was not knocked out. He timed him out. He cannot move. He couldn't do anything. And so things happen. So Spike is on a mission. His mission is to help people who are just too good for this world, right? So Spike ran into obviously Spike is in Benny's kitchen. He was the one that caused all the damage. So Spike told Benny that I am going to help you to defeat all your enemies, every one of them. Then Benny thought about the Handy Durock incident. So he told Spike about everything, right? About everything that happened. So Spike agreed to help. And while on this journey, Spike told him that we will play golf together. We will do everything together. Then Benny just randomly agreed. So upon reaching on these three misfits, I call them, Spike, Benny, and Harper, went to Handy Durock's house. After doing some mild shenanigans to the Handy Durock, putting him in the timeout like Fat Bob, they got some answers. But it's not an answer that they really want to know, right? It's an answer that just Handy Durock is just a small pawn in a much bigger game, much higher stakes game. And so the trio of misfits again are in for a treat. They need to find whoever is behind the firing of Benny before more bad things happen, right? This goes back to his past as well. So yeah, I read this book 10 out of 10. It's a super good read, super easy read, super fast read as well. For those who love thrillers, of course, comedy in horror, this book is definitely for you. This is my first Dean Koontz book, and I'm instantly pulled into his stories. So yeah, that is for this week's book review. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.